Hello and welcome to the Nevo Nation. My name is Steve Green, and for the next few minutes we are going to go over the compensation plan. And there are several ways to make money, so let's get started. The first thing that you need to do is you need to sign up for $29.95. You get your back office, you get your website, they do your accounting for the entire year for a one-time fee of the $29.95. And keep in mind what you're trying to do here with Nevo Nation is build an ever-growing community of wholesale buyers who are ordering the product direct to their door using Nevo, sharing their stories with their friends and family, and teaching them to do the same. So in order to do that, you're going to build a left and right team of people. And we're going to start off by talking about the team building aspects of the compensation plan. Now, in order to get started with team building, the first thing that you have to do is you have to activate. What does that mean? It means that you order either the Nevo Basic Pack to get started or the Nevo Ambassador Pack. The Nevo Basic Pack, you get 7 boxes of Nevo, which is 70 bottles to kick your business off with, or you can get the Nevo Ambassador Pack and you get 38 boxes of Nevo, or 380 bottles. And inventory is an advantage in our program. And being able to get out a lot of product in your local area, have inventory so you can rotate it with your distributors as they come on board in your local area. The other thing that the company does is that when you order that Nevo Ambassador Pack to get started, they will grandfather you in at the Sapphire level in the compensation plan. And what does that mean for you? It means that you make more money for doing the same work from day one in the program. So you may want to consider that Nevo Ambassador Pack. Either way, though, by picking either one of those orders, you activate in the plan. It's like flipping on the light switch. So let's say that you have a friend, Bill, after you've activated in the plan, and he wants to join the program. He goes to your website, he signs up. Now, you can place Bill either on your left or your right team. So let's say that you place Bill on the left team. What's the first thing that he needs to do? Well, he needs to activate. So let's say he chooses the Nevo Ambassador order to get started. Because you brought Bill here, when he places that order, you receive a $250 commission for that. And 500 points, or CV, commissionable volume, goes into the plan, and those points are going to be used to calculate the money you're going to earn on the wholesale ordering and reordering that's going on by your 2 teams that you are building. The second thing that you need to do is you need to qualify in the compensation plan. What does that mean? Well, you personally sponsor one person, place them on the left team, which was Bill, who placed an order. Now you need to place someone on your right team. In our illustration here, it's Mary, and she has to activate. So let's say that she selects the Nevo Basic Package. You would earn a $25 commission for that, and 100 points would go into the plan. So now you have become what is called an executive, and that is important in our program. You need to become an executive in order to receive team building commissions and the matching check bonus commissions that we're going to talk about here in just a moment. Now, what I want you to do is focus in on Bill, and we're going to talk about Bill. Bill is activated in the program. What's the next thing that Bill has to do? Well, he needs to become an executive, and he does that by qualifying. So he has 2 friends, Mike and Sue, and he places them on each one of his teams. And Mike and Sue have to do what to get started? They activate. So they do what Bill did, and they order the Nevo Ambassador Pack. By sponsoring them and by them doing so, Bill is going to earn $250 times 2, or $500 in upfront commissions, and 500 points for each one of those orders is going to go into the compensation plan. Now, here's how it works, ladies and gentlemen, on the team building part. The computer is going to add up all the points that are being generated by your left and right teams, and it's going to pay you based upon a formula. So when the computer sees a total of 600 points being generated by one team and 300 points being generated by the other team, the computer is going to pay you a $35 cycle bonus every time that happens around the clock. So as your teams grow and they get bigger and more points are being generated, you can actually cycle, maybe once a week. If your teams get bigger and bigger, you cycle once a day. many times a day, many times an hour. As a matter of fact, you can make $26,250 a week just on the team building part of the program. And we have people at our company right now that are doing that. They built their team so big and use this formula to generate that much income. So that's just incredible. So look at our example so far here today. We have 1,500 points that have been generated by our left team and 100 points generated by our right team. Now the question is, have we made a cycle check yet? Well, no. We don't have enough points on our right team yet. But Mary's got to qualify. She needs to become an executive. So she brings 2 friends into the program. They do what Mary did. They get started with the Nevo basic pack. Mary earns $50, 25 times 2, in upfront commissions, and 100 points goes into the plan for each one of those orders. Now how many points do you have on your right team? 300. The computer says stop. We need to pay this person. And so we run a simple calculation. We subtract 600 points from the left team, leaving 900. And we subtract 300 points from the right team, leaving 0. Boom. You made a $35 cycle bonus. And you will note that you have 900 points left over on your left team. So when you have another 300 points generated on your right team, you're going to get another $35 cycle bonus. Now you may say, Steve, this sounds great. I know more than 2 people. I know more than Bill and Mary. What happens if I bring my third person to the company? Where do they go? Well, first of all, they have to go either on the left or right team. So in our example here today, let's say you have another friend, Sam. He goes to your website, signs up, and Sam is placed by the computer in the first available position that's not occupied on your left team. In our example here today, you will see that is where Sam has been placed. Now, if you will note, Sam falls on Mike's left team and is also on Bill's left team and is also on your left team. So Sam places a Nevo Ambassador order to get started because you brought Sam here. You are going to receive the $250 upfront commission, and remember, 500 points goes into the plan. The most important thing I want you to see here is the fact that Sam's order and those 500 points are available for Mike to get paid on because Sam is on his left team. Those 500 points of Sam's order is also available for Bill to get paid on because Sam is on Bill's left team, and the same for you. The important thing to note here is that that single order applied to multiple people up the line based upon the rules of team building. So this community building is a powerful concept. So that's important for you to understand. And keep in mind, remember, that the computer tracks all of these points to infinity on both of your teams and pays you on the 600, 300 equals $35 formula. Now, we are shipping Nevo within the United States at this time. However, Jeunesse Global ships to 87 countries around the world. You know, international expansion for the Nevo product is on the horizon. So what happens if, let's say that Sam knows someone internationally, let's say in Malaysia. Mr. Malaysia joins the company. He gets involved. He falls on Sam's left team. He goes to work, places his order to get activated, and starts building his 2 teams and starts generating a lot of points halfway around the world. Wouldn't it be fun to wake up in the morning and go to your computer and go into your back office and see all of that activity and points that are being generated? And the great thing about it is, in our example here today, you will note that everything Mr. Malaysia does gets credited to Sam to get paid on, to Mike to get paid on, Bill to get paid on, and you to get paid on. So the team building part of this compensation plan is extremely powerful, and especially when you start talking about in the future, as this product expands around the world, you're going to be able to pick up points from orders that are being generated. Just a fantastic concept. Now, let's talk about the matching part of the program. This is just another computer program that they use to calculate money to pay you. And it is called the match. And here's how it works. the people that you personally introduced to the program. In our example here today, it was Bill, and there was Mary, and you remember Sam, the third person that you brought here. Well, the computer configures those people and places them on what they call your first level in order to calculate your commissions in the match. And so what happens is that Bill is out building his left and right teams, and he's making 35, 35, 35. Let's say that Bill makes $1,000 for the week in team building commissions. Because you brought Bill here, the company is going to pay you a 20% match on what he earns every single week forever. So in our example, Bill makes 1,000, you would make 200. Let's say Mary goes out, builds her team, she makes 2,000, you would make 400. Sam makes nothing, what do you make? Well, of course, nothing. Is there any limit to the number of people that you can personally introduce to the program? Well, no. So if you personally sponsored 50 people, you could receive 20% of 50 people's team building checks each and every single week forever. And it doesn't stop there, because Bill is personally introducing people, Mary is personally sponsoring people, and those people, illustrated by the purple squares here, would be placed on their first level in order to calculate their matching check bonus, but that is on your second level of match, and you would receive a 15% matching check bonus on everything that those people earn every single week in the team building part of our program. Those people are introducing people into the program. That would fall on your third level of match. You would receive a 10% matching check bonus every week forever on those people on the third level. The company pays a 7-level matching check bonus program here. We have people at this company that are earning more money on the matching part of the program than they are even on the team building that we just spoke about. So ladies and gentlemen, we've gone over the fast start money that you can make here. We've talked about the team building money that you can make here. We've talked about the matching part of the money. And then, of course, you've got bonus pools. We have trips. We have cruises. We have Emerald Experience getaways, diamond retreats, all these other ways that you can make money that you will find out about as you work and build your organization here with the Nevo Nation. So with that, I want to thank all of you for taking the time to be here with us today, and welcome to the Nevo Nation.